What is it that you feel when you have a presentation to do just in 10 minutes before your colleagues or your boss or your teachers? Or what is it that you feel when you look at the 10 to 12 or 15 tasks that you have to accomplish today, or the chapters that you have to prepare today for next day's exams, or standing outside the examiner's room for that viva? Don't you feel your heartbeat racing? Your hands becoming all cold and clammy? You start thinking about the worst possible thing that can happen and feel like you can do nothing about it. Each one of us have felt this in one or the other situation. Well, stop. Because here I have put up this video to help you overcome these feelings in a few minutes. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. And today I want to discuss the top 6 ways that has helped me tackle or overcome a stressful situation. Well, first let's look at what we are facing. Stress. It is any demand that we are facing on our brain or body. It's the body's reaction to any change that requires adjustment or response. This can have physiological, cognitive, or behavioral manifestations. Let's take the example of the presentation that you have to do in front of your boss or your whole class. Now, our heartbeat racing, us feeling all sweaty, our hands all cold are some of physiological manifestations for this. And when we start thinking like, oh, I'm gonna mess the whole thing up, or say something stupid, is the cognitive part of it. And the behavioral is not making eye contact or stuttering, etc. Usually we face all the three in a stressful situation. Well, that's a lot for the intro now. Let's get into the juicy part of the video, which you have been all waiting for. That is, how to tackle these situations. So I'm talking about the top 6 ways that has helped me tackle stress. Wait till the end of the video for a bonus tip that will help you control your stress in just 10 seconds if done properly. Number 1. The 4-7-8 technique. Now you all know how important breathing is. That is why it is recommended in yoga, exercising, and even labor. In this technique, you basically keep your hands over your tummy and chest so that you are aware and mindful of what you're doing. Then you inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, and finally exhale for 8 seconds. Repeat this till your heart rate feels slower. Number 2. Deep muscle relaxation. Just tense and relax the major groups of muscles starting from the feet and working upwards towards the head and the face. Tip number 3. Have a hot beverage. This can be anything like a hot tea or hot chocolate or hot soup, and researchers have found out that the salivary levels of stress hormone cortisol reduces to 53% from baseline in a tea drinker. Now, some choices that are recommended are the chamomile tea, ginger tea, peppermint tea, etc. Since the beverage is hot, you will need to cool it and drink it slowly, and as you drink this, naturally slows you down. Tip number 4. Find your own therapy. This could be anything, like call your best friend and talk, or talk to your loved ones, or do some journaling, or draw something that you like. Anything is fine. This is something that you should find helpful. I personally have found talking and journaling about the event really helpful. Tip number 5. Control your thoughts. Ask yourself for proof of all those faulty thoughts you have been having, and you will soon realize that those were just guesses you had of what will happen or how people will think. Remember, how you think is a habit, and habits can be changed. Tip number 6. Do nothing. Just sit and relax with open or closed eyes, it doesn't matter, but just take a moment to do nothing. Now for the bonus tip. Whenever you feel stressed, just follow the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. When you find yourself in a stressful state, look around for 5 things that you can see. Maybe your television, or your books, or your laptop, or your phone, anything. Now touch and feel 4 things around you, like your books or your journal. Now concentrate on 3 things that you can hear, like someone talking, or even your own breathing. Focus on 2 things that you can smell, like your perfume or food, and just 1 thing that you can taste. It might be the aftertaste of the coffee or tea you had, or the aftertaste of toothpaste after you have brushed. This might seem a little weird, and even I felt a little weird, and not knowing how this will reduce my stress. But then, it worked. And I think it's mostly because you're concentrating on other things and not on the thing that's causing you stress. Many tips that I've talked about in this video, you may think at first is a waste of your valuable time, especially when you're stressed out like while studying for your exam. But I can assure you that if you study with the same amount of stress that you have, you'll just be doing some reading and might not be able to retain any of it. And you will feel even more stressed out. Take a few moments to try one of these and see if it works or not. If you ever had felt stressed in your life, give this video a thumbs up so that the rest of us knows that we are not alone. Please feel free to share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Bye guys.